the camera turns to see 4 cards laid out in a cross: the Dictator, the Mists, the Avenger, and the Marionette. The camera slowly zooms in and focuses on these cards before we fade to black. Welcome to Zac Narrates D&D. This is episode 5 of a Curse of Strahd game I'm running through TaleSpire. Let's get into it. Episode 5, A Gathering of Cards. Our scene opens high above a valley shrouded by mists, the land of Barovia. Once home to verdant, fertile fields and a peaceful and happy populace. Now, the land is dark. The fields that once grew wheat and corn now only grow kale and other low-light, cold-weather plants. The faces of the people are creased and careworn at best, utterly defeated and hopeless at worst. Looming above the land sits Castle Ravenloft, and as night falls, we see a figure stride out onto the battlements with a goblet in his hands. His face is pale, his bearing aristocratic. He watches impassively as a green glow gathers at the bottom of the hill. From this light emerges a ghostly procession, wavering images of dowdy women toting greatswords, woodwise men with slender bows, dwarves with glittering axes, and archaically dressed mages with beards and strange pointed hats. All these and more march up towards the castle. The man is unconcerned. He sips at the liquid in his goblet and makes a face, as if the contents are not quite to his taste, then tosses the remainder off the walls. Our camera follows his gaze over to a camp along the edge of the river. We cut to an old woman laying out taraka cards in a covered wagon. She glances up at the procession of ghosts, at the tower and the lord presiding there, and shakes her head.
"One more time,"
she mutters to herself, looking down at the cards on the table.